Welcome in, Earth signs. Let's go ahead and get a sign for a sign. Well, we might get a sign. Let's go ahead and get a message for the upcoming week. So this is going to be for Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So our Earth signs. What is today? Today is the 8th. So a message for September 8th through the 14th, 2024. So let's go ahead and look at what is your dominant energy in this upcoming week. Welcome in. Thanks so much for being here. Okay, so where are our earth signs in this upcoming week? What is their dominant energy? So let's see the dominant energy. Interesting. It came out sideways, so it's almost kind of like maybe a little undecided. So we'll leave that there. And then I also want to look at what is the energy surrounding earth signs. What is the collective energy that is surrounding earth signs this week? Wow, they're just flying right out. What comes easy to earth signs this week? Where do they find their flow? Where do our earth signs find their flow this week? And what needs their attention? What needs earth signs' attention this week? Where might they be called to spend a little more time this week? Or it could be an area of life that they're possibly avoiding. What needs earth signs' attention this week? We'll take that one. Okay, so where are you? What is your collective energy, earth signs, for this upcoming week? We have the Six of Swords, which is a card about leaving a situation, moving forward. You're leaving your past behind you. I love in this card that they leave the swords behind. And I always feel like it kind of depends with this card, but I always feel like the swords are memories, people, situations, patterns that you're leaving behind. But in a lot of cards, a lot of tarot cards, you see the swords in the boat. So I always thought that was interesting. It's like, okay, you're moving away from past situations, past memories. You're moving forward, but you're taking all of those with you. So I love in this card that they show the swords left behind at the dock. But what I wanted to say was, what are you running away from? And maybe that's why the card came out sideways. Maybe there's a situation or a way of thinking or being or feeling that is definitely on your mind, very noticeable. You know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's kind of you've been through harder things for sure, but this is an energy, a pattern, or something that you're stuck in that you are ready to leave it, but maybe you don't quite know how to leave it behind and move forward. Or maybe you're wanting to not deal with it and just, is there a way you can escape it and run from it? Which was my initial feeling. It's like, what are you trying to run away or escape from? And maybe this is a fear or something. But notice what comes up this week. Notice repeating thoughts, patterns, things situations. It can even be ways of thinking that keep you stuck. Look at themes that repeat themselves this week, because I feel like there's something in that you need to look at. So we'll go ahead and leave that card like that. It's like you're undecided. Like, how do I handle this situation? Do I face it head on and see how I can see what information, healing, teaching this situation is bringing to me? Or do I just continue to run from it and see if I can escape it, avoid it, put it off? It feels like that type of energy. Interesting. What is the collective energy around earth signs this week? So This is the energy that is around you. This could be represented by other people, outside influences. This isn't you. This is the energy around you. And this might be playing a part in you unsure of how to move forward. So far we have lots of air. We have a lot of air. Air is thinking, thoughts, ideas, strategies. It's that type of thing. So we've got the Two of Swords, the collective energy. This feels very confusing. I will also say there's an element of fear here as well. And again, this isn't you, but this is the energy that is surrounding earth signs this week. So there's confusion about how to move forward. What is the next best step? And then there's the energy of feeling trapped, feeling like you don't have any choice, feeling like it's a victim energy. But these are the energies around you. There could be a little bit of anxiety in this, apathy, maybe just kind of giving up and hoping that someone else will tell you what to do. But again, this is the energy that is around you, but it's going to have an impact on you. And I feel like for some of you earth signs, you might have people approaching you, wanting you to give them answers, or wanting your advice and guidance on a situation. Just be sure that, is it yours? Is it something that you can give advice on? Or is someone wanting you to make a decision for them? Avoid doing that. But definitely, if you have something to add that could help them with their decision making, make sure you offer that. Interesting energy this week, earth signs. But this kind of victim energy and confusion, not sure how to move forward, maybe feeling like they don't have a voice, is not really helping you either. It feels very muddled and confused. And I'm wondering what this is about. It'll be interesting to see what unfolds this week. Let's see. So this card here is what was the question? What comes easy to you this week? Where do you find your flow? Oh, in a previous reading, I couldn't remember what card this was. I was thinking maybe it was Pentacles. It's the Eight of Wands. So what comes easy to you this week? Oh man, this could go a couple of ways. But my first impression is distraction. What comes easy to you, earth signs? Finding distractions. It feels like you're just kind of tuning out, and that's totally okay. Sometimes we just need to do that. Do your best to tune out in healthy ways if you can. It's really interesting. But this is fast moving energy, so you could find a lot of flow. And again, because it's kind of a distraction, maybe there's a lot going on. And so you're just focused on everything that you need to get done and accomplish, because Eight of Wands are action, it's movement, it is fire energy. So this is you doing, this is physical action. So I'm wondering if, and this could also be a helpful distraction in a lot of ways, it's going to get you out of your head. And maybe that's what you need. Maybe you just need to stay really busy this week so you can just stay out of your head, out of whatever this Six of Wands is that you're trying to move away from. But yeah, it feels like there's a lot of distracting energy. There's a lot going on. So it's really easy for you to focus on that. And that's okay. Maybe that's where earth signs focus needs to be, is busy doing. And maybe you're just going through the motions, but it does feel like there's a lot going on. It feels like kind of a confusing week, I will say that. What needs your attention? So we've got the Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups. What needs your attention? You know what I feel from this? Because all of this is it's important stuff, but at the same time, it's not. You know, a lot of this is just it can be ego getting in the way. It's your voice or the voices of others telling you all the ways that things aren't going to work out. I feel like what needs your attention is you reminding yourself of what is truly important to you, what brings you joy, because the Nine of Cups is all about satisfaction, feeling satisfied and fulfilled with life, enjoying life and being very excited for and grateful for where you are. So I feel like whatever type of chaos or repetitive negative patterns are coming up this week, maybe the best thing for you to do, Earth signs, is just pull yourself back. Remind yourself of why you're here. Remind yourself of everything that you're grateful for, and just being very appreciative for everything that is going well. And I think that might be really good medicine this week, is just to stay in gratitude, and just notice all the little things. It's the little things. Keep it simple, you know, simple gratitudes. Let's go ahead and pull a charm for like the final affirmation. Maybe if I can get this bag open. Interesting week. I would love to hear your experience this week, Earth signs. So we've got 2 9s, a 6, an 8, a 2. All right, so final message. What is the charm for? Interesting. So we've got, I forgot to turn on the camera light here. So it's a heart with flames, little devil horns, and a little tail. What I felt with this immediately was connect with your passions. What are you passionate about? What brings you joy? Because that could be a really healthy way to distract yourself, is connecting with your passions. Whether that's hobbies or activities, but something that really lights you up and gets you really excited. I kind of like that with this card here. So connect with your passions, stay in a lot of gratitude this week. You may have to kind of tune out some of this victim energy, the confusion energy around you. And just, I would say, be mindful of your energy this week, especially if you have a lot of people coming at you wanting your advice. If you're already feeling overwhelmed and you're already not sure what you're doing, it might not be a great week for you to be giving advice to other people. And it's okay to pull back your energy and, you know, let them know that you're just not, you don't know, you know, or you're just not up for giving advice this week. But Earth signs, have a fantastic week. Comment below. I'd love to hear what your week is like. Blessings on your week ahead, and we'll talk to you soon.